Hello, Aries, my fellow tribesmen and women. How are you? I hope. I'm about to spill cards again. Welcome to your Spilling of the Cards reading with me, Cindy. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and definitely Venus. Because this week, for each of the signs, what we're asking is, what we're looking into is, what abundance and love is coming towards you? What abundance and love is coming towards you? And you know, and through asking this question, it also opens up, you know, any little roadblocks that need to be addressed, you know, to help this abundance, or just what is happening for you in abundance and love. All right, so that's where we are. That's where we're going with this today. So thank you. I'm starting with my Energy Oracle deck. So we're going to see what card comes out for my dear, sweet Aries, that spark in the Zodiac, the child within all of us. Yeah, well, not everyone lets their child out. That's why Aries is there, I think, right? We're like, no, nudge, come on, let's go have fun. So let's have fun and let's see what abundance and love is coming towards Aries. What abundance and love is coming towards Aries. Oh, it's exciting. Apparently a lot of possibilities, and it's your choice which way you want to go. Adjacent possibilities. This is a very exciting card. This is a really abundant card. So it's like you're walking down this hallway, and maybe you're walking down the hallway of life, and it hasn't felt like there's been a lot of options. The hallway's very stark. There's just these white walls. Well, I think you're about to turn a corner in this hallway, and whoa, do I go here, 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 here? And you might even start to feel overwhelmed with the choices. You might start to feel like you're being pulled in a lot of different directions, and you might have to dig deep within to see what it is that really serves you. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the way I have this set up, and it's like there's a ton of nothing here. Let me come down a little bit more. That's a little bit better. Now you can see me a little more. All right. Oh, why did I start shuffling? What's at the bottom of the deck? It had to come out for a reason. Financial constraints. So that's the underlying energy. Interesting, interesting. It's underlying to adjacent possibilities. It's underlying to abundance, financial constraints. I'm actually feeling like there's going to be release on some of that financial constraint, because I don't know how you're going to have constraint in anything and have this many options and that much abundance, right? So there's some sort of release. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so that was the Energy Oracle deck. This is my Return of Spirit deck. Innocence. Isn't that beautiful? So let's see what comes out from Return of Spirit for Aries. What abundance and love comes towards Aries? What abundance and love is coming towards Aries? Woo, this is flowing right. Oh, wow. Geez, this is the name of the deck, and that's the card that y'all got. Return of Spirit. Ooh. Wow, there's a big turning happening here. Like when I said, oh, wow. Oh, underline on this deck. Look at this person sitting here. You see that person's body? And look at how this information flows to them. It flowers and it grows. And it's almost like cactus energy, right? And even if there's some sort of drought, maybe like a drought in that information highway or a drought in something, doesn't matter because it's still sustainable. It's still going to keep going until the next impulse of energy, of life, of food, of something feeding the mind, the intuition comes in from a spirit level. Return of Spirit card. So what it feels like, for me, with your cards and the energy, it feels like you are connecting, especially with this underline. You are reconnecting with your deeper self, with your own spirit guides, with your intuition. And your intuition is really how your spirit guides connect with you, how the universe connects with you on like an energetic, spontaneous, inspirational level. So you're returning to spirit in a sense. The return of spirit is your spirit inside sort of waking up, and through that you're connecting with what is really meant for you, what messages should be coming in for you, what it is you should be doing. And it's almost like there's been like quite a bit of this for a while. So I don't care what anybody says here on Earth School. If you don't have some sort of financial abundance or at least satisfaction, it's very hard to have other things, unless you're a monk, you know, living up in the mountains, because it is what it is. And really the importance of that is because when we have abundance, we have full abundance. Nothing like all the chakras are lined up. Nothing is stagnant, stalling energy, the flow of energy in you, the creative flow. Nothing is stopping that. So if this is sitting here, you're not in that full abundance, right? You're about to open up. You're about to walk down a hallway. This is interesting because Aquarius was walking down a path in the forest, and it was going to open up to something they were meant for, a deeper part of them. But it's like you are moving yourself towards experiences, possibilities, opportunities down this hallway, and there's going to be a lot to choose from. Sweet. All right, go into the tarot. So this is the my tarot of dreams. I'm not really asking a lot of questions in these readings this week. I'm just letting the cards flow and what messages come through. Ooh la la, it's like a portal. The Moon card. So this is Pisces energy for anyone keeping track on that. But this is like a portal. And when I look at this card, you see you have the domesticated and the wild here. For me, the wild is like your dreams, your fantasies, what you want in life, what you dream of for your life, the feelings you want to have, your desires. And then this is the fruition. This is when it happens. And it's coming through in this portal for you. It's just like really affirming that you are about to turn down a highway that's going to leave you with a lot of possibilities and options. A lot of possibilities and options. Now, looking at that, like, because, you know, Aries will take on a lot of stuff. You want those new experiences. You want those opportunities. You're going to jump for it. But I think it will be important to really go within yourself and get into your deeper self and contemplate what serves you well. What, you know, that gut feeling that's sort of been a theme lately for a lot of the private readings I've been doing too, is that gut feeling. What is your gut telling you about that possibility? If you move towards it, did you get like a little bit of a knot in your stomach? Or do you almost feel like free and fresh and excited? So kind of use those feelings, you know, use those feelings to help. Because I really think that's important when you have this many possibilities. If you have, you know, this option or that option, you can sit down and you can even write out all the, and I've done it, you've probably all done it, write down the benefits of going in this direction, the benefits of going in that direction, what are the negative aspects of going in that direction or this one, and then you can like itemize it and make a decision. But when you have a lot of possibilities and options coming towards you, yes, you may be able to eliminate some of these just by a quick like, well, that's not going to pay me what I need, or I'm not willing to move to that state or that country, you know, like that kind of quick stuff. But I still feel like you're still going to have a lot of possibilities that are equal opportunities. And then it's going to come down to, how do I feel about it? And I started developing those like a very strong feeling towards, you know, knowing when I was going in the right, not so much knowing when I was going in the right direction, but knowing when I was going towards the wrong direction, I would almost like, my whole body would start to shake. I remember there was once, this is a good example, and I'm not saying that, some people get really mean in the comments, whatever. I'm just sharing this information because I'm not just trying to be egotistical and just share myself with you on like an ego level. I'm trying to just give you an example of how this works. So I was working for a company and I was in the quality assurance department. I really enjoyed that because I got to travel around and do audits in different buildings and factories and businesses. Got to work with different people. Every day was different. And you know, being an Aries, that's fun. And I also got to train new employees coming in, and I would get to train employees from every level. Whether it was a new CEO, they wanted that CEO to know what like the grunts were doing, like the technicians, what their work was. So I would take them out in the field and show them so that the CEO would have a grasp on what it was this business really did. And then I would also train the grunts and the technicians. So it was a lot of fun. But they were like, Cindy, we would like you to become a manager out at this branch. I was like, oh. And it was going to pay me more money. It was going to pay me more money, but it was also going to give me more stress. And it was not what I wanted to do. And I remember thinking, I was like, boy, you know, as a career choice, it seems like it's probably the smart thing to do instead of just sitting in the QA department. I started like, I was on my laptop. I started composing because it was the actual branch manager that wanted me to come to her branch and be this, I don't know what other manager below her was at the time or whatever. So I started typing an email and I just got like, started like almost shaking, and I could feel this is not what you're, don't do it. And it was like my whole spirit was trying to talk to me and say, God, don't do this. This is the wrong path. So I think we can make right decisions without having this overwhelming feeling about, oh, this feels so right. Sometimes you might get that, but you may get some that feel a little bit right, more right than others, or they both feel equally right. To me, myself, I think that means you can't make a wrong choice. But if you start to feel this like anxiety, this knot in your stomach, you gotta listen to it because you have a lot of possibilities coming towards you, and you've gotta use more than just your intellect to decide what's right for you, So that moon card is great. It's really like those dreams, visions coming through that portal, like a bat on a wing. And that's what's in there, right? It's this bat on a wing. Just got really quiet as this card flew out. Holy moly. The Tree of Life. Wow, this card has not come out in a long time in any general reading like this. Ooh, wah, wah. You guys have got... Let's try to get the glare off this because I'm probably going to use it as a screenshot. Can I get the glare off? Oh my gosh, it's so shiny. Oh, whatever. Here, I won't peek. There we go. Just look at that. Absorb that. Look at that Tree of Life. Return of Spirit. The easiest way for me to sort of describe this, I mean, you can say that it's like karmic stuff, it's like Wheel of Fortune, but if it was that, if it was just that, that's what would have come out. The Wheel of Fortune card would have come out. That's not what came out. This is beyond that. This is so esoteric. This is like the Tree of Life. You could spend a lifetime trying to understand all this esoteric information about the Tree of Life. The quickest description for me about the Tree of Life is where you sit in the universal scheme of this giant puzzle that starts at number 1 in terms of creation, the vibration, the Big Bang that started existence, and then how that spread out and evolved into dark and light and sound and quiet, good and bad. It's all this interconnected energy. You are moving into your interconnected energy. You are part of this Tree of Life, as are all of us. Excuse me. This came out for a very specific reason. And to get this with the Return of Spirit card, wow, Aries, pretty cool. Really cool, actually. Let's just, okay, I'm just going to take a minute and see what I'm told to do with this Tree of Life, okay? Because it's a very unusual card to get out here. My intention with these readings this week was not to ask a lot of questions and get clarity. I just wanted Spirit to come forward and speak with you. I wanted the universe to connect with you and give you a message. So, let's see. Okay, I don't know why, but I'm being asked to pull out my Divine Feminine deck. So let's do it. My Goddess deck, which is Divine Feminine energy, which is creation energy. No, we're just going to see what comes out. There's further messages for you based on this Tree of Life. Aren't you guys lucky, going in a different direction from others? Well, this is the only third one for this week, but these are fun. You know, when it's this kind of a reading, I would sit and watch all of them because there's wonderful messages in all of them about abundance and love. Let's take a moment. You know what? I want to clear the air. I have my singing bowl. I do it between every reading to clear a sign's energy and to clear my energy and to bring yours in. I cannot recommend a singing bowl enough. I should have got one a long time ago. It just stills the energy around you. I should take it to school when I lunch monitor and walk into the room. I don't know if it would work. Oh, wow. Okay. Shuffle. I feel like we're meant to come into a more peaceful energy to get this message for the Tree of Life for Aries. Be very specific. What, Spirit? You wanted me to pick up this deck. What did you want me to do with it? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Oh, 2 cards have come out. Oh. Well, I want to show you the bottom. Communion. This is communion between yourself and your soul, communion between you and others, the very deep, loving, respectful, caring connection for yourself and everyone around you. That's underlying. That's underlying with, you know, this is the deck that I was told to pull out with the Tree of Life. So what is the message? Because the Tree of Life, like I said, you could spend months, years investigating the Tree of Life. So there's got to be something very specific that Spirit wants to point to for us regarding this. So we have humor. And next to, now this is funny when you see the other card. Next to love, to me, is really the only thing that exists. And you have to laugh at yourself. And I don't know, I think sometimes some people think maybe I'm mean. I'm just trying not to take myself seriously. I'm not trying to take some of the comments that come through seriously that are like, I think you only want bad things for us. I'm like, oh my God, if you really knew me, I just want everyone to be happy. I really do. But I put some fun in it and some humor, right? And I think a lot of Aries do. It's fun because when you can embrace your life with humor, this is a really good feeling. This is high vibrational energy. And humor, what is humor but tragedy times time? Tragedy plus time. That's what humor is. I think I learned that phrase in a MASH episode, like back in the 1970s. And even as a kid, I was like, wow, that's so true. Humor is tragedy plus time. Or maybe it was a Seinfeld. I can't remember. But it's so true. And that length of time, it's up to you. How much time do you need between the tragedy to the humor, to laugh it off, to see the silliness in it, to move yourself out of it? As soon as, if you're sitting in the tragedy, you're going to sit there. We all do. We all have it happen. We're going to sit in that tragedy. And as soon as the time goes by, you come up a bit. If you can laugh, it shoots your vibrational energy way up here past the tragedy. It's hard to get back to that tragedy energy because that's what humor is. High vibration, very high vibration. And I do feel bad sometimes when people come in and they comment really mean, or they say something mean about me, or it's very negative, or I feel bad that they've taken something I said and misinterpreted it. I can't help how people interpret me. That I can't do, and none of us can. But I try to go in sometimes I won't say anything to the comment, or sometimes I'll go in and I'll jive with them and try to make it funny. Because you can recognize that their energy is low and you want to bring it up. You want them to laugh. Laugh it off, laugh it off. Come on. The humor. This is so important right now to laugh it off. Just look at that card. Oh my God. I just want to sit with her and have a good time. Like, it's beautiful. So humor and love, because humor instantly brings your vibrational energy up, instantly. And love is only ever high vibrational. Real love, true unconditional love, no expectation love. I got an interesting message a couple days ago and it really made a big difference for me, and I'm going to share it with you. You got another card and you're going to see it in a minute, because I think this message could be so much for so many people. So myself, I am like an empath. I am very like, I might be too much for some people. And maybe some of you feel like you're too much for some people. You're Aries, you're very fiery, you're a cardinal sign. Own it. And how I was told to own it was your feelings and your emotions, wear them on your head like a crown, not on your back like a burden. If you have deep feelings for someone, own it. If they don't reciprocate, I'm okay with that, because I have deep love within me and I just share it. And if you're ready to accept it, if you're not able to accept it, it doesn't stop me from being high loving, right? Wear it on because it's so beautiful and attractive. It's just amazing. That did so much for me, to wear my feelings and my emotions on my head like a crown, like that queen, that king that you are, instead of on your back like a burden. Because when you have deep feelings and emotions and you don't share them, or you feel like they're not appropriate, or maybe I shouldn't have these feelings, just be honest with them. Just be honest with those feelings, because it's a part of a deeper you. If you're not honest, they weigh you down. They can make you feel bad about yourself, but that's not what those deep feelings are meant to do. They're just meant to be expressed, to be shared. Just, that's it. Okay, so the other card that you got was Aphrodite, romantic love. Remember I said that the really only things in this life, in this universe, love is the base. Love is the real big base. And for me, the humor is what brings your vibrational energy up immediately. Immediately. And this is what you're being spoken to of regarding the tree of life and return of spirit. This is how to bring your spiritual energy back to exactly where it needs to be, in alignment with your source, with what it is you want to manifest, because it's right around the corner. It is right around the corner. But it's a funny hallway. It's a funny hallway. It's a little bit like the Matrix. Well, it is the Matrix. We're in the Matrix, baby. So if you just are not at that point yet where you can find the humor in your tragedy, you can express your love and wear it on your head like a crown instead of letting it sit on your back like a burden, the hallway will, the hallway that you're walking down that needs to eventually come to that turn so you can see this, it's just going to get longer. It's just, it gets longer and longer and longer. But as soon as you can raise your vibrational energy up, wear your feelings and your emotions on your head like a crown, the hallway will actually shrink. And then you're going to see that turn in it. And there are all those possibilities. You can't have all that possibility, all those options in a low vibrational energy. I love it. You guys are always getting manifestation messages. Well, always, a few times. This is great. Awesome energy. Awesome energy. Awesome. Okay, I'm pulling a card. I'm shuffling, so I'm just sort of being told to shuffle. We're at 25 minutes already. Ooh, what is that? Oh, I love this. The 8 of Coins. This is really about your own personal journey. What it is that you focus on, what it is that you do, your craft, your deeper self. Like, you are making your own world. You are making your own world, whether you believe it or not. You really are. And look at this. Like, doesn't this look like, yeah, it's like planets. He's making a clock or some sort of, is it a clock? Yeah, oh, it's almost like the clock of the Zodiac, isn't it? It's like the clock of the Zodiac that he's working on. And it's coming around to, where's Aries on here? Oh, there you are. There you are. It's coming around. Yeah, because it goes this way to 12 o'clock. It's coming around. And when it does, you're going to walk down a hallway that has so many possibilities. You're going to have to look within yourself. How do those options feel? How do they make me feel? How do I feel if I imagine myself doing it and going towards it? How do I imagine I will feel? Imagine myself in, excuse me, that next situation, that other option. How do I feel if I imagine myself going towards it? Oh, I like that. That feels good. Do it. Try it. See what happens. All right. Last card from the Archangel deck. Ah, my nose is so itchy. A few people have told me that means you're on point. It got itchy there. Well, you know what? Maybe I should say what I was thinking. So what I was thinking is it might be good for some of you to research the Tree of Life. See what you can get out of it. There might be something, there's so much information. So there may be something very specific to some of you. Wow. Okay. Archangel, hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. Let go of those worries. So when I get this message, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Yeah, some of you may have also suffered a loss of someone who has left this lifetime, and you feel that loss from them. And that is a tragedy. It is. I've lived it. It's horrible. And in due time is when you can find not so much the humor in that loss, but you can look back on that relationship of that person that obviously meant a lot to you, and you can reclaim the humor that you had with them, the fun times that make you laugh again instead of crying, right? So that's the energy. They're fine. They want you to know that they're okay. They've been returned to energy source where we're all going eventually. This is very temporary. None of us are making it out of here alive, which is the other reason to have the humor in it. None of us are getting out of here alive, baby. It's quite funny that way. So don't treat it so serious. And so what was the other part? Oh, let go of your worries and feel their loving blessings. So they continue to work for you and with you in this lifetime by arranging little things in the universe, energies, circumstances, situations that bring you abundance. Oh, it's coming. That's really nice. Thank you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed that. I thought that was pretty fun reading. Very deep, very deep. So until next time, guys, bye.